Think we're live. Hey, hey, Facebook Live. This is Rich Fontaine with another episode of Daily Motivation. 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again until they become habit. And I'm here at my front of my door, and I want to shout out Simply Jazz Art, where she's actually creating these cool door hangers and wreaths out of moons. She made one that had butterflies on them. They're pretty awesome. Check out Simply Jazz Art to order yours. Simply Jazz Art to order yours. Yay, Jazz. Thanks for joining in. I just gave you a shout out. Get yours at Simply Jazz Art. These amazing wreaths. Where can you get one-of-a-kind crescent moon wreaths? I mean, you just can't. So go to Simply Jazz to order. Now, enough of the commercial for the motivation. And again, if I don't shout you out, it's just because I can't see you, but I appreciate you taking your time to watch this, either live or later. And first of all, let's say Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everyone. I know this is probably the strangest Easter, not being around all of your family. I'm just around with Jazz and Brandon today. I'm not usually around my big family, but not today because of what's happening. But there's still love in the air. So if you're with your family, awesome. If you're not, my prayers and my positive energy goes out to you at your time of maybe solitary. Now, what I want to talk about especially for Easter is the resurrection. Of course, we know Easter is the resurrection of Christ, coming out of the hole behind the boulder after 3 days in death. And which is really big because I have a 48-hour rule, which I'm actually having a small ebook about. 48-hour rule is my time when disappointment happens, my time when I want to give up on my dreams, my time when I get fired from something, or I lose something, or things just didn't work out expectedly, and I get down on myself. But I have a trick that I do to not to get down on myself for too long. It's called the 48-hour rule. And you have 2 days to really just feel the pain. You know, don't make excuses. Don't listen to the positivity. Just feel the pain because it's emotional and you have to get it out of you. So when you're able to feel the pain, you're able to cry it out. You're able to feel down on yourself. What you're doing is you're getting it out of you. But you have to limit that because once it gets past a certain point, it starts becoming rhythm. And then that becomes a habit, which we continue to have. It leads to self-loathing, depression, and things of that nature. But if we can cap it at the 48-hour to 2-day mark, amazing things happen because we felt the pain, we felt the struggle, but then we're able to come out of it to say, you know what, I'm limiting my 48 hours to this pain. After that, I'm jumping back in, which reminds me of the resurrection of Christ. After 72 hours, he resurrected. So after 3 days, so 2 days of pain, 2 days Peter cried, 2 days Peter had pain, 2 days Peter was trying to go back to the old ways of old things he used to do and go back fishing until he saw a shadow in the distance who said, hey, have you found anything? He said, no. He said, throw your net, cast to the other side. And that's when he found the fish, the abundance. And that's when he realized Christ was back resurrected. So in your own life, you may have goals that you put away. You may have things in the future that you really want to accomplish, but you just put it underneath the bed. And you just say, you know what, I'll push that to later. You know, when the kids are graduated, or when, you know, the economy changes, or when this virus leaves, or something, you're pushing it back. But I say resurrect your dreams. Whatever's going on in your life that you want to accomplish and you want to make happen, resurrect it, bring it back up. Open up that book, open up those ideas, open up those dreams that you've had so long that you put away because of mishaps or struggles or things that did not work out the way you planned it. But just because it didn't work out the way you planned it doesn't mean it's not time for a resurrection. When Christ was pinned to the cross, everybody thought hope was lost. They said, our leader's gone. This King of Kings that we thought was going to be here forever is gone now. You know, we got to go back, man. The persecutors are trying to get us. We need to put everything away. We need to just forget this whole Jesus thing and go back to our regular lives. But what happened after 3 days? It was resurrected. After 48 hours of disappointment, resurrect your dreams. Resurrect your goals. Resurrect going back to school. Resurrect writing that book. Resurrect making your art. Hey Miriam, happy Easter. Resurrect that fitness goal. Resurrect getting a new car. Resurrect getting that house. Resurrect that relationship that you want. Resurrect it. Bring it back up. Because it's not truly dead. All you did was put it away for a while. I have this idea, we were doing some real estate, and during the time, things weren't working out well, and so we put it away for a little bit. But we never ended it. We just said, you know what, let's put it away for a little bit. The timing is not right now. There's so many things going on, and we're spread out too thin. Let's focus on these things we're focused on and come back and resurrect it later. There's some goals and some dreams that you have in your life that it's time to resurrect. It's time to bring back. It's time to get out of behind you and into the forefront of you. Because just like the death of Christ, it came back forth. And the true meaning of it, the true glory of it came back, not in the great times, not when things are good, but it happens after things hit the rock bottom. There might be some rock bottoms hitting your life right now. All that's saying, that's leading you to a resurrection. That's not the end of it. It's just a pause leading to the glory of you and who you shall be. Again, it's not time to kill the dreams. Even the dreams seem dead. It's time to bring it back on this Easter Sunday and resurrect it. Again, it's hot out here. I'm sweating my tail off. So I'm going to go back inside to the air conditioning because I live in burning Florida. But it's still beautiful weather. I appreciate everyone taking your time to watch this. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me. But either way, I feel that this was a successful conversation. I just wanted to come outside in this beautiful weather, show you these reefs. Again, go to Simply Jazz Art, Simply Jazz Art to get these beautiful reefs and check your stuff out. I appreciate you guys taking your time to watch this, and I hope this served you well. Please like, please share, please comment. I love all of you. Namaste.